stopped on. It's rather good. But he will have to go up against Jayce, known for playing those Fire Emblem characters. You know, they got the big swords. Might give him a little bit of trouble.
You're absolutely right. That range advantage that certainly feels very much in Jayce's favor, but there is, of course, the other side of the coin. If he swings too early, then that's going to allow Chucky to get in with one of those grabs and start up some combinations himself.
The up-close game definitely in Ness's favor. He's got quick moves like that neutral air. He's got his back air that's not too shabby, right? His forward air even covers some good space. Has a bit of a disjoint, but the main thing is he doesn't want to be throwing moves first. It's going to have to be very reactive. He's got to punish Jayce for trying to go for things preemptively. But right now, Jayce is going for things at all the right times.
Yeah, I feel like one thing that he's doing a lot is going for these consistent edge guards, which definitely seems like the right play to do against Ness. But is there a time where you might want to focus more on edge trapping instead?
It definitely depends on how much time you have to get out there. If Ness is real close to the stage, you might not have enough time to drop down and get him. But if you've knocked him far enough away or you're ready to jump off and intercept, then you got all the time in the world to edge guard.
Dolphin Slash being used more and more in the meta as a defensive option as we see Jayce going for it to get out of the PK firewall.
Man, it's got that invincibility on startup, so it was able to get him out of the situation. The tail coming in handy.
Oh, what a hard punish on that spot dodge. Chucky with a great call out there.
Jayce had it in his mind. I'm at death percent for a back throw. I know he's a Ness main. He wants to grab me. He's been going for it all day. But at the end of the day, when you spot dodge preemptively, Chucky's got a bat waiting for you.
That's certainly unfortunate. It really felt for the first half of this game, it was all about Jayce making the conversions, winning all the exchanges. He's finally going to be able to even up the stock count. But does he have the momentum to keep up with Chucky?
I mean, he does have the more recent kill. He did catch Chucky slipping on that platform. Really, it all comes down to who gets something going first on this next stock. And it looks like Jayce has a little bit of control. But Chucky is trying to make me eat my words, pushing Jayce to the edge.
Yeah, back and forth. Seeing some of these little hits come out from Jayce, glancing blows on both sides. Nothing really serious from a damage standpoint. This could be a great spot for Chucky, though.
He's got some big damage buffer in between the two of them, around 50%, and he's trying to build that up even more. He's got Jayce on the edge. Ooh, trying to fight his way out, though. Chucky really needs to find an answer to this jab right now.
And what's interesting when oh, that's a great punish. Notice the adaptation. Chucky saw that Jayce was using that Dolphin Slash as a defensive option. This time, instead of pressing the advantage, ends up waiting for the Dolphin Slash. And just like whiffing a Shoryuken in Street Fighter,
you're going to get punished.
You can get duffed hard.
And the smartest thing is that Chucky sat there and waited to see if Jayce was going to fall through the platform or not. Because he had the option of the platform there, right? And had he landed on the platform, Chucky might have got a small punish, but it wouldn't have been death. So waiting to see if Jayce would fall through and saying, all right, I will accept that if you land on the platform, I'm giving up this punish. But if you go all the way down, I'm getting a kill. Risk reward.
And I'm so conditioned to seeing most Marths use their movement primarily to fade in and out of the ranges of their opponents. Instead, from Jayce, he's had a lot of good call-outs on when Chucky is going to be approaching with some of these grabs. But I feel like if he incorporated a bit more movement mix-ups into the play, then he could definitely throw Chucky for a loop here.
Right. Did a good job. That's around the third time that Chucky's tried to stall his recovery there at the edge by throwing that PK Thunder. This time, Jayce sneaks right under it, gets a big bit of a punish.
Ooh, what a call-out coming out this time from Jayce. That counter was perfect by every means, and so was the setup for it. He had this great moment at the ledge where it looked like he was running back to center. Jayce does a normal getup and eats the back air instead. That was actually perfect play. And now all the momentum, the entire flow of the game clearly in favor of Jayce.
Right. Chucky definitely wanted Jayce to preemptively go out, try to catch him going low, right? That's the opportunity where Ness is most vulnerable. So he wanted to get creative with his recovery, go high, angle it down, but Jayce was ready. He didn't commit to an option too early, and that's why he got that kill. Ooh, calling out that roll too, but his timing just wasn't there.
Now Chucky faced with such a daunting task. Nearly lapped in percentages here. I'm going to not only take this stock, but also put on some hefty damage on the board to just get back into the game. And no Dolphin Slash to get out of trouble this time. Jayce really respecting the download that Chucky had on him. Back throw connects, but won't be enough to KO quite yet thanks to Battlefield's larger blast zones.
All right, one more at the edge. That'll certainly do it. Going for a risky counter there. Chucky knew all he had to do was a grab. No need to commit to a hitbox right there.
Now the momentum feeling back in the favor of Chucky, and Chucky with momentum is absolutely dangerous. Can Jayce fend off the attack? The damage starts piling up, and it's unanswered so far from Jayce.
He keeps throwing out these hitboxes one after the other, trying to catch Chucky coming in, but he's just spacing right around him, making Jayce look a little bit silly, throwing all these swords around it. Nothing, just the air.
Not the right aerial there either. But Chucky making it back onto the stage unscathed. We're still waiting for Jayce to have that haymaker to send him out of the park. Tricky option there from Chucky to make it back onto the stage.
There we go. Waiting for the tech option and then covering it as it happens. Catching that roll in with the up tilt.
Ooh. Back throw giving Chucky some great positioning here. They see now that PK Thunder won't be able to connect with it, allowing Jayce to get back in. Forward throw, Chucky trying to save up that back throw till he knows it's going to actually KO.
The non-committal. Ooh.
Almost perfect. Back throw won't be enough either. Last stock. Chucky, is he actually going to make this comeback happen? Can Jayce make
the throw kill that none of us expected? We were all waiting for the back throw to happen. The Hancock. He picked up the child and threw him into the air. Except this time the child did not come back down.
That's true. Is that why they call it the Hancock? I've never actually seen that movie.
Because of the movie. You can easily look up that clip. Please feel free.
I just assumed,
he said, "Call me this expletive one more time."
See, I feel like if I was John Hancock after I signed the Declaration of Independence, I would raise my hands just like that.
I mean, I might as well, but that is not at all what we were going for.
Game 3. And switching now to Final Destination, and I think I really enjoy this pick. Jayce did have a lot of great platform coverage thanks to his disjoints on Battlefield. Not going to have that same luxury here. Chucky, on the other hand, very nearly getting that PK Thunder 2 to connect, but a great reaction from Jayce allows him to avoid the danger zone.
Just barely got that power shield, and just in time to get the forward smash punish. I definitely like the idea of Chucky taking this space, right? Picking a bigger stage so that he has to weave around his opponent a little bit more. He was doing a great job at that last game.
Oh, Chucky.
No. It looked like he definitely knew he had to bounce off the wall. He probably just missed that short frame window where he could use the PK Thunder again.
And that's rather unfortunate. Chucky, again, will have to make a serious comeback to get back into this game, though perhaps not as tall of an order. We see Chucky, another great punish. What Jayce did at the very beginning of the game isn't going to work here in Game 3.
He might have Stun Jacket right now. Ooh. I think it threw away when he hit his shield. So
Stun Jacket, do tell.
So that's an interesting thing. I don't fully understand how it works. I know that it works against Bayonetta. Basically, it's a thing that Marth had in Brawl, but it wasn't super useful. But now in Smash 4, if you counter something but don't hit the opponent, but it's very, very specific things. Like, for example, 100% can confirm that if you counter a Bayonetta's bullet arts and it doesn't hit her, then the next attack you use on Bayonetta will have additional hit stun, like the hit stun from the counter. So jab up smash and jab forward smash suddenly become guaranteed combos instead of mix-ups. I don't know if it works on Ness's up B, but it might have been what Jayce was going for there.
Certainly possible. And now the trade very much in Chucky's favor. As he puts some stocks on the board, but now has the task of putting up damage. Another counter, but we're seeing Chucky escape with his life this time around.
Man, I was amazed because A, that counter still had enough active frames to hit, but then B, Chucky was close enough to the ledge that he just magnet hands to it and did not have to deal with any of that active hitbox coming out of Jayce.
You know, that brings up a good point. I wouldn't be surprised if Chucky this next time around decides instead to have a slight adjustment, really delay the timings of the PK Thunder 2 to punish Jayce, but now we're seeing the adaptation from Jayce, not going for the Dolphin Slash, going straight for the counter to catch Chucky as he was approaching.
He is getting so much off of these counters, too. Just getting the PK Thunders away so he doesn't have to swat at them, getting away from the PK Fire situation at the edge. Right now he's got control. Ness is off stage.
And it's a tricky spot. He wants to pressure Chucky here at the ledge, but he doesn't want to get hit by that back throw. It connects, but it won't be able to kill yet.
Now he's stuck at the edge against Ness. He's got options, but again, the Hancock, the throw kill that none of us thought was going to happen in this matchup. But it happened. Twice! Twice! No less. We saw more up throw kills than back throw kills. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Really good patience.